Hello and welcome back to BPS TV. Thank you for joining us once more. Now, what joins the world of the Dark Knight, Batman himself, and Top Gear? It is this amazing and unique piece of kit from Bright Tangerine, the Prodigy Air Deflector. So called because it uses the power of high-speed air in a very clever design to push rain, dust and debris away from your camera lens so you get a clear shot, whatever the conditions. So the air uses this compressor. It travels down the wire, round here, to this front piece here, and then shoots down the glass at incredibly high speed. So whatever you throw at the lens, whatever the conditions are, you get a clear picture. There are two kits. There's the base kit and the production kit. The base kit is around sort of £5,000, and the production kit with a few extra bits is around £6,000. So actually, the return on investment, if you're a rental house or you're on a big shoot, is very, very quick indeed. Unlike a spinning gyro, there are no centrifugal forces and there is no vibration with this system, which is very, very important indeed. It's a unique way of doing it and it's really, really clever. Shall we hear what it sounds like? I think we should. I'm going to push this start button here. It's a one start. And before I do, I should mention power options. It's a 24-volt system, so it would work really well with the new Arri batteries, the new Arri standard. And there's also a 3-pin Fisher start-stop, so you can do that as well. Let's push the button and have a listen. So when I push that, it immediately starts pushing the air down across here like that. And I'm just going to cut that so you can hear me correctly. Obviously, you're not going to be doing critical audio with this, but think about the use case. You're going to be on a car. You're going to be across the other side at a sporting event. You're going to be on a long lens or a wide lens and doing separate sound anyway. And actually, it's not that loud for the operator. You could certainly work with this for some time. So just talking about the compressor for a second. Now, this is quite clever. This is actually going to change slightly in the final version, I believe. But the clever thing about this is you've got mounting points all over the place. So you can mount it that way, you can mount it this way, you can mount it underneath the front if you want to. It's going to have 3 speeds on there, which is great. It's also got a very, very, very clever air filter in here. And it's the air filter itself that I think is particularly of interest because it's that cleans the air and puts very, very pure air across the front of the screen. Thinking of the old systems, the spinning systems, they would spin the dirt everywhere. It would go everywhere. This pushes it in one direction, which is straight down. So straight down, all the way down and out of the way so you can keep shooting. A spinner also creates fogging because of the movement of the ball bearings. So there's no fogging on this and it clears the whole frame and it's optically clear. It doesn't degrade your image in any way, which of course is very important indeed. So it's time for a real test. I'm going to push the button. I'm spraying water directly onto the front of the lens, literally squirting it on as hard as I can. And look at it. The airflow, this 300 mile per hour airflow is completely pushing all of the water, all of the debris straight down and leaving me a beautiful, clean finish. I mean, it's absolutely clean. It's spotless. It's brilliant. It's working amazingly. So that was a successful test. And what I noticed straight away was what I talked about earlier, which is that all the fluid, when it hit the screen, went straight down. It's literally gone here. Hasn't gone out here, hasn't gone out here, hasn't gone here. It's collected, it's been pushed straight down the glass, absolutely out of the way of the optical path, and basically where you want it, down below, out of your way. So there we have it, the Prodigy Air Deflector. It does what it says on the tin. Good enough for a Cape Crusader or any adventures outdoors. This revolutionary product, and I don't use that word very often, does exactly what it says it will do. It will give you a clear and clean view from your lens. You can mount it anywhere, on a camera arm, on a jib, you can have it on a tripod, you can even use it handheld with this battery at the back, say, or underneath. It truly is a flexible friend when you're out in the rain.